And I just really wanted to do this video because I don't believe grief is something that is really talked about as much, especially around people, and especially in the Christian community, because I think people tend to shy away from it because people tend to feel uncomfortable about it. Hello roses, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa, aka aMelRoseuniverse. I do faith-based videos, beauty, skincare, hair care, day in the lives, all of that good stuff, lifestyle. And if you aren't new, if you're one of the roses, thank you so much for joining me once again. And make sure that you do subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is kind of not such a happy topic. Sorry, I have like a list of like what I want to say on my phone right here. Something that's kind of not a really happy topic, but it is basically an update on my life and where I am right now. As you all know, a few months ago I posted letting you know that my mom had passed away, and it's been definitely a rough journey. It's kind of one of those journeys where you can't really prepare yourself. My mom had been sick for years, but you are never truly prepared for that moment until it like actually really happens. Grief has such a way of encompassing you, and it kind of becomes a part of you, and it's a journey that I believe that you're going to be on for the rest of your life, because you never truly get over losing a loved one. You just learn to cope, and you learn to embrace their life and what their life did mean to you and the memories that you had. But it is definitely hard, and it is definitely not easy. For sure, it is not easy. And my mom lived in a different state, so when I found out she was pregnant, when I found out she had passed away, I was here and I was devastated, because just a couple months ago I had told my husband that I was thinking about going to go take care of her because she was in hospice and she was in her last, basically they had given her a last, pretty much letting her know that they didn't really know how long it was that she get that until she would pass away. My mom had a blood clot in her heart, and the clot was so big that there was really nothing that they could do. She had congestive heart failure. Her heart was only working about 10%, so there was nothing they could do with the blood clot. She actually lived longer than what they thought she would. She was diagnosed with that last December. She lived all the way up. She lived all the way up until September. So it had been like months that she was living with this blood clot in her heart. And I just really wanted to do this video because I don't believe grief is something that is really talked about as much, especially around people, and especially in the Christian community, because I think people tend to shy away from it because people tend to feel uncomfortable about it. And I even know I was guilty of that myself. I would think, like, when I have people around me who lose a loved one, I'm like, oh, I know what to say because this has happened to me. But in reality, there's really nothing right that you can say to a person who has lost someone, but just pretty much be there. But losing my mom has been a whole experience for me. If you guys don't know, I was adopted by my mom's brother, so my mom didn't have custody of me, and my mom had other issues, but I knew she always loved me. I knew she always loved my sisters. I have 2 other sisters. I knew she always loved us in her own way, in the way that she was capable. And losing my mom, it just made me realize that I feel like I wanted to know her more, and it allowed me to be able to recognize that we have to love our loved ones while they're here, and we have to tell our loved ones how we feel about them before it's too late. And a couple months before my mom passed away, we actually had a moment, and we had let each other know that we loved each other. I have a video I'll insert it here of me kissing my mom That was the last kiss that I got from her, that I gave her, and she let me know she loved me and that I loved her. Dang, I really thought I was not gonna cry in this video, but grief is not something to be ashamed about. It's not something to hide. I am recognizing that how I handle grief is that I kind of just went back to work. I got back into the swing of things, and sometimes I have moments where I'm thinking about my mom and it takes my breath away, like where it just takes my breath away. The pain is just so intense, it is debilitating. And instead of trying to like rush those moments, I've learned to just fall into it, to fall into that moment and just cry my heart out, remember her, remember the memories, and just feel that heartache, because you are allowed to feel heartache. And there's no one can tell you how long to grieve, no one can tell you how to grieve. Everyone grieves differently. I believe my grief is kind of silent. I kind of like internalize it because I'm processing it. I'm processing my mom's life and what her life meant to me and her passing away. And I find peace with my mom's passing away because my mom was sick for a long time and she loved Jesus. And I know that she's with Jesus. When I pray and I think about my mom, and sometimes what helps me is that I talk out loud. I'll speak to her. I'll talk to her. Just let her know I'm thinking about her, or that I miss her, or just tell her about my day. And it makes me feel like, you know, she's here. I just really wanted to do this video because I know a couple of you guys have messaged me, have let me know that you've lost someone close to you, and I just want to create a community where we all can lean on and depend on each other. I know it can be hard, it can be difficult to feel like to talk to other people about it. I even struggle talking to my husband about it, or talking to my best friends about it, just because you don't necessarily have the words. And it's difficult if someone has never lost a parent. But people have also experienced loss. People have, lost best friends and family members. But it's like when you lose a parent, it's like you're losing a part of you. So I guess I'm trying to turn my grief into something positive, and I'm trying to honor my mom by living my life to the fullest, by keeping my relationship with Christ, by loving on my family, being the best mom that I can possibly be to my daughter, being the best wife I can be to my husband, being the best friend I can be, and just truly enjoying life's moments and being grateful about the time that God has given us on this earth, because our life is but a blip. It's literally but just a speck of time, like not even a speck, before he calls us home. And I just hope that this video encouraged you. I hope it wasn't all over the place, but I really hope it encouraged you to just grieve well. What helps me also too is my mom loved music and she loved dancing, and I know she passed on that gift to me and to my sisters as well. So one of the things that really helps me is that I get on the piano and I just play. I'm not the best piano player, but I just play and I feel close to her. Like I feel so close to her when I'm playing on my piano, and I feel so close when I'm playing music. And I just encourage you, like, think about what it is that you had in common with your mom or your dad. Or even if you have forgiveness in your heart, talk about that. Talk out loud to them and tell them what you feel. And I just believe there's freedom in that. And I just believe that through grief, you learn just how strong you are. You learn just how you can overcome any mountain. You can go through any valley. And it's a process, and it's not one to be rushed. It's one that I believe is a personal time with you and God, because only God can truly know how you feel. and God has your loved one, and that just makes me feel close to my mom. And I love when I have dreams about her. Sometimes the dreams are scary, but then there are also other dreams where I dream about her, and it just lets me know that I believe she's letting me know she's okay. God's letting me know that she's okay. So I hope this video was able to be helpful to you, and that hopefully we can all come together and support each other and love on each other, pray for each other. Like, let this section in the comments be a place where we can uplift each other and encourage each other to heal and to just be together in a community, and knowing that we don't have to go through this alone, because this is not something you should go through alone. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found some encouragement in it. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you like and comment, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.